There we go. It should be working now. There we go. Okay, good. I was wondering why I was muted still. Um, so we're waiting on the PlayStation State of Play to start, which is probably going to take a couple hours. La di da di da. So while that is happening, I figured I'd do some side content from this game, mess around with some stuff, and overall just chillax because I haven't live streamed over here in forever. Um, so yeah, you guys will just be seeing me play around with this. This is my bat cave. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Um, uh, so yeah. Um, so probably. Sorry. Um, do some stuff over here on the islands. Um, so let me go to let me hop in my Batmobile. Hop in my Batmobile. There we go. And fast travel into the city.
If you need directions, let me know.
Shut up, Nightwing. um, and I'll probably I'm mainly just buying time because I think the state of play begins in like 3 hours. If it doesn't and it actually does begin at 2, I'll end the stream early. Um, but it says most of the time they say one thing and they absolutely do another, which is annoying. Um,
Warning all units. Crime in progress in the East End. Bad guys driving recklessly in progress. Over.
so yeah, keep that in mind. I am just streaming this for fun. And also just because, I need something to do while I wait on the state of play. um, which begins in like 3 hours. So I figured, well, if it begins in 3 hours, I can't waste my phone battery, you know, doing all that. So I figured, well, might as well do the side activities that I haven't had a chance to do.
About your driving, I have a couple of notes.
Shut up.
You got this, right?
God dang it.
We're here already?
Yes. Yes, we are. Oh.
Come in, anyone on patrol. Trouble brewing in the East End. 2 citizens are engaged in a struggle over some valuables. Over. Is today the day you'll fail one of my tests?
Okay. So I'm gonna need Jim Gordon. Perfect. One. And that gets all of them.
Did that tickle your brain?
Yes. Yes, it did. Guess it took a second for me to figure out. Um... But yeah, I'm gonna be doing the side activities, mainly just messing around with stuff.
Is that all you got?
Goodbye. That's right.
Whoa!
Tired of the rain.
Alright, Clue Master's puzzle. I'm gonna go this way. Wait, hold on a second. Oh, that's Bane breaking a bat. That's cool. It's like an homage. What? Wait. There's the Gray Ghost rises. Oh, that's cool. It's a little nod to the Dark Knight Rises, but with the Gray Ghost. I love that. I would want to do like a complete video going through every Easter egg reference, la-di-da-di-da, but that is time that I don't have. And I have too much to do as it
Tonight's
is.
entertainment is about to begin.
Oh, is that so?
Calling all units. Crime in progress in the East End. Appears to be a mugging. Oh, that's not good. Over.
Okay, that one requires some type of thing. Oh, sorry. Okay, so that one goes to that, and that one. Okay. Hold on. There we go. Okay, so this goes to this. Okay, so hold on. Batman. Okay, stay still. Okay, so that has to go to that. Okay. Perfect.
The more Gotham changes, the more it stays the same.
That is true.
Out of curiosity, why a bat?
Mainly just because. Why not? Okay, so. No. Bingo. Ah, I see where I screwed up. Okay, so. God dang it! Stay! Up. Fine then. You gonna play that game? Okay, up that. Okay. Really? Really? Okay. Cut. Stay! Up. I'm trying to remember. I hate you. This is why I don't like this system, because it's. Okay, so. That goes to that. Oh, you son of a. Stay on the stupid platform! It's not. Hold on. There we go.
Thank you for putting on a good show.
Yeah. Kiss my butt. I like that they did,
You have a big challenge ahead of you.
have,
Let's see
or not really have, but add Clue Master and into this as well. But I do think it was, I don't know, I want to at some point record like my review, because I have some ideas on like what I want to do review wise, where it's like a retrospective and stuff like that, but it's difficult for me to word stuff. Ugh. Um, I should, hold on. I should probably edit the title a little bit. Hold on. There we go. Um. Ugh. Mucus. Trying to think. Give me just a second. Hmm. um. Shoot. Follow the roots of the plant. They lead up here. Unless that's not where they lead.
I can't use this.
Oh, Nightwing.
This is dispatch. Looks like an emergency in the East End. Bad guys seem to have officers seriously outnumbered. Over.
Well, that's one. Really? Come on. There we go. Okay, so it's the other side. on.
Seems I found something.
There's a bell missing. Oh.
Come in, anyone on patrol. Trouble brewing in the East End. Reports of an attempted break-in. Report, somebody lost the keys. Over.
Huh. I wonder if... Hey dude, what's up? Not much. Just waiting on the state of play to begin. It's annoying that... Okay, here's what's funny. They say, like, the first timestamp, it says, like, 2 something. It's obviously 2 right now. It doesn't start till, like, 5, so it's like... Well, why even bother? Like, that's what annoys the crap out of me. That, like, you say one time, then completely... You know, do the opposite. It's like, really? I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this. Unless... Oh, wait a minute. Unless... Hold on. Hold on. So, where are you in the game? Oh, on this profile, I've already beat it. I'm just doing side content that I haven't got a chance to mess around with. On my gaming profile, the one that I'm doing the walkthroughs on, that is the one that, is, like, very early-ish in the game, so, like, my gaming channel one is more, delayed, so I'm basically, early into the game on that one. Oh, awesome. Yeah, I saw... Yeah, this is the... Yeah, I managed to beat... Well, I'm planning... Here's my thing. I do want to get some other stuff. Sorry. My father came in the room to let me know about something. Yeah, I have some other stuff that I need to get at some point. And I'm trying to find a way of getting it. Give me a second to solve this, and then I'll show you what I mean. Because I know you already got one. You already... The Batmobiles? Well, that and the Golden Bat suit, but there's other stuff I want to get at some point, in general. That's not for this game, in a sense, but it is... I don't know, it's hard to explain.
I'm not your garden variety superhero.
Also, I'm gonna point out something that I hate about this. This was a very missed opportunity, and it annoys the crap out of me. But I hate that they basically... Hold on.
Hey, it's your boy, Kite Man. Great job taking out those plants on the outside. That's what it's called in here, the outside. Very cool, I know.
Hold on, let me go back to my Batcave real quick. I'm gonna be honest. I'm a little annoyed that um, there's a very missed opportunity, but with the freezing the plant stuff, like
If you
the
need directions,
what's it called?
let me know.
I hate that they equipped that to like your
We're here already?
explosive gel. Um, it's great in some ways, but it also annoys me that there's a missed opportunity for them to like change that up where he throws like a he makes instead of equipping that to his explosive gel, he actually makes the freeze grenades. And I'm just like, it would have made so much sense, and it just bothers me a lot um, that they didn't go that route. Also, I don't know why Hype Man's icon is still on the thing. Yeah, exactly what I was thinking. It's a severe missed opportunity, in my opinion.
Guess who has new items? Me.
It annoys me a lot. I don't know why they didn't. Also, it would have been cool. And this is like I want to do a retrospective / review, and I was like working on some. I was working on it a little bit to like figure out, like, I did a test audio thing. And if you want, I can send you the test audio on Discord. This is probably not going to be the final thing because I don't like it. I just I'm 50-50 because like I want to make sure if I ever do like the review, um, I wanted it to be a retrospective because also every one of the previous games does play a role in like the final product of this game and stuff. So don't hold on. My mother was texting over work. I'm gonna tell her yourself. There you go. I just have to remember where. Oh, there you are. Never mind. It's only like 15 minutes of audio because of before I've took a break from the gaming, so yeah, I've seen some stuff for 007. I'm just not really into it to the point where I'm gonna get it. Also, I do have some nitpicks when it comes to this game, and it's coming from how they've changed things up. I love that the Batcave is expansive, but I don't like the fact that you only have 3 sections that you can expand. You have the lab right here. Then you have the display area, the training area, and this extra area. Hold on. Right around here. I really wish that there was like, oh well, okay, yeah, you have this area right here too. I really wish that there was. Yeah, that's why I built my timeout area for. Well, I wish that there was like one more area. Like, you have this little bit right here that's here for literally no reason. I wish that there was like one more area right here, like right there, and then right here. And they built this like this bit would go farther back. And also, I would have added a way to go to the lower areas, so even further down where water is. I wish that they would have had like even if you can't use the submarine, like the water-based vehicles or the flying-based vehicles, a hint of them being there would be nice. Like, for instance, a big issue that I do have is like outside of the lab area, we know canonically that the Batcave does have an observatory, right? And it was actually a big area that was a part of Lego Batman 3. And with us having access to these like space-based collectibles or for the Batcave and stuff like that, it would have made sense to include an observatory area that you could expand the Batcave somewhere, or you could have that it could expand the Batcave somewhere. That would have been cool. Like, it's something that we know that was a part of the Batcave in Lego Batman 3, or Batman's... Well, yeah, but I mean, like, he does have an observatory, and it also was a big part of that the breaking the bat level, because we do see bits of what that observatory looks like. And I would have loved it if that was included somewhere. Because, like, there are areas that I feel like the Batcave, like, for instance, this area right here. Let's just point this one out. This area right here, like, you could just go around the corner and you'll find a chest, but after a certain while, this area gets, like, blocked off. I would have liked it if this little area right here could have went a little bit more, and had like that area in there could have led to, like, could have been expanded a little bit. Might be for the Joker and Harley at some point, you know. I don't think so, because the reason why I think that that isn't gonna happen is, I don't know. Because here's my thing. My issue with the cave expansions is that, well, true, but I would have liked it if you do. Like, here's my issue. My issue with that is that if that is true, there is no canonical way to get to Wayne Manor. You can't drive there, even though that there is a bridge to Wayne Manor right here. And like Arkham Asylum, who also has a bridge, and it's in the map, you can't go to it. The other issue is that this little DLC area, while great, I wish that that you didn't have to link stuff to get the certain key suit. That's one thing that I can't stand. Also, I don't have the other Lego sets. I only managed to get one. I don't know how to get the others. Because, like, Walmart is a pain. Also, small little nitpick. This is just, you know, this is a nitpick in my view. Oh, no, I used my mom's. I used my mom's to link the HBO Max account. A small nitpick that I do have is with the Bat models. There are only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I wish that there were more. Like the Bat mod, because we've seen different versions of that symbol. Like, we already, with the suits, for instance, like with each suit, I just used my mom's. For instance, each suit has a different version of the Bat symbol. it would have been nice if like they would have included like the Pattison symbol, the forever symbols, so on and so forth. And yeah, I know. But there's a lot of nitpicks that I do have with the game. And also some of it comes from it's what? It's not over, it hasn't started. What? I'm confused. It begins in 3 hours. What the hell are you talking about? No. That's... or 2 hours now. Yeah, just whatever. Okay, but back to what I was saying before I got sidetracked and distracted. I have a couple nitpicks that I do take issue with. I like that the Batcave is expansive. I like the Batcave being decorative. My one issue comes from... No, he's fine, and like, you know, it's some. I will admit that it's not. It's Damn it! I'm getting sidetracked again. Fuck! I'm trying to think of what I was gonna say before, and I keep getting fucking sidetracked. It does here. I can't blame him for saying that it's already over or something, because the timestamps of the state of play are a little weird, because the first timestamp says 2, and right now for me it is 2 o'clock. So I can't give anybody too much shit because, you know, yeah. Also, sorry, no, you're fine. Yeah, it's fine. Here's my issue with the Batcave. The biggest issue that I have is that while it is a step up in many regards from the previous versions, okay, and this is why I wanted to make my review for Lego Batman Legends of the Dark Knight also a retrospective, because when looking back at the previous versions from Lego Batman 1, 2, 3, DC Supervillains, and this one, each one fundamentally set in stone fundamental mechanics that we would see going forward. So, for instance, with going from Lego Batman 1 to 2, it's the Lego Batman 2 was the one that actually introduced driving mechanics and also an open world Gotham and a more expansioned level of things. But it also gave us the ability to drive the Batmobile in and out of the Batcave. And DC Supervillains, not DC Supervillains, Lego Batman 3 removed that. DC Supervillains added it in. But the problem with the Batcave in Lego Batman 2 was the fact that Lego Batman 2's Batcave was really less detailed and incredibly small. Lego Batman 3's Batcave was big. What can I do for you, sir? Yeah. Lego Batman 3's Batcave was big, but it did not have okay. I'm completely okay. It's better I pause this because I need to concentrate my thoughts to explain this. Lego Batman 2 introduced the ability to drive
in and out of the Batcave. But the problem was that the Batcave felt a little bit pointless because of how small it was. And going into Lego Batman 3, they did try to expand everything. So the suits were a lot more detailed, a lot better. But while the cave was detailed and it was slightly bigger, it still was very limited and very compacted. But you also, again, had a problem because they removed some of the fundamental mechanics from 2. Being able to have an open world was the biggest one, but also it had a fundamental issue of them cutting the idea of even leaving the Batcave through like the Batmobile and stuff like that, because of course the game had the portals. So you're going Justice League and blah blah blah. So when looking at DC Supervillains, which is a little bit improved, where again, like 2, you can drive in and out of the Batcave, but this time around you can go to Wayne Manor, but it still had the problem of still feeling a little too compacted. This game, while keeping some of the fundamentals from 2 and 3, and learning from those said flaws, where this Batcave is expansive, it is more detailed like 3. But the issue is that it still somewhat feels very compacted. There is that customizable element, but it does lose the fun factor when you only have 1, 2, 3-ish, 4, and 5 and 6 areas. So 6 areas to really, do stuff with. And some of the building areas are incredibly small. And if someone has like OCD where they want it to have that Batcave look, instead of just scattering like the what are they called? Like the what's it called around. And also stuff like this. This is another issue I have. There should be more little secret areas, in my personal opinion. Hell, I would have loved it. And this is another thing, right here. Okay, this is another part where I want to complain. I think right here, this is another area. This could be its own separate little expansion right below here that connects to, the pry open door. It's one of the areas that you can get the, a Wayne Tech crate, which there's supposed to be more mini kits. I have all but one. Too lazy to look for the last one. But my point is that there are some areas where I feel like they could have expanded things just a little bit. Especially when you have areas down here that you can just, like, that feel like dead space. And I don't mind a bit of dead space off and on. But I do feel like they could have had at least some subsections here and there that could have been, for key areas. Like, right here could have been an area where you have the bat boats and even if you can't use them and they're just placeholders. Just something like that would have been interesting. Or maybe we go over here and this would be where the observatory is. Like, we go over here. Like, And also, as for the favorite suit thing, I'm not ignoring that. I don't have a comment on favorite suits because I don't really. It's not that I don't care. It's more just like I don't have any preferences. I'll be honest. But yeah, I think that's where I have an issue with certain elements
Now
of
that you're
stuff.
all grown up, Master Grayson, does this mean you'll be cleaning your own room?
Maybe. Also, there is the other issue that I have. Well, what goes on to bold down there? I don't know. The other issue I have is the trade-off. When it comes to them switching out the suit system for a character system, there is a massive trade-off that I don't like.
Hope you don't hit rush hour.
Robin becomes utterly useless, and Nightwing has the exact same abilities as Robin. And furthermore, I don't like that the Astromystics in the promo art they said that like they'll sometimes have that effect. Like we saw it where they had like a blue little piece at the end. I'm gonna point out that that's a lie.
We're here already?
Because when let's just point out something. His Astromystics are the same as the ones he has as Robin. There is no change to them. Even the color. Even the color is the exact same, and I don't like it. I think it's a dumb element that I feel like they at least make his Astromystics have like a black tint to them or something as Nightwing, or like literally he doesn't. They don't have the electricity effect at all. And maybe it could be because of an upgrade I'm missing, this, that, or the other, but that shouldn't even... Like, his upgrades are literally just kind of like a subsection of Robin's upgrades. Well, yeah, but I mean in the sense of, like, it would have made him feel a little bit better if you did, instead of... This is another issue. His electricity Birdarang is just the same as his base one, just a different color. And furthermore, it just kind of sucks that he has the exact same gadgets as Robin's, but with electricity to them. I feel like that's slightly lazy. It would have been better if they would have went a different route with Nightwing's gadgets compared to Robin's, where Robin could actually unite his bow staff, his Astromystics into a bow staff. Nightwing can't. Like, that would have been a better trade-off, making Robin more important. But the fact that Nightwing can also do that, it just kind of makes him a little bit pointless.
Just double check, and yep, it's a robbery. Over.
And this is another issue. I don't like the crime system. It gets very repetitive and annoying very fast. Half of it is just you beating the crap out of a certain subsection of guys.
Nothing like bad guys to break your train of thought.
Keep your guard up.
Ooh, that can't feel good.
I knew you could do it.
But yeah, that's just where I feel like
I don't mind the fucking voice. Everybody's bitching about the voice. I don't give a shit about the voice. That's not the problem. I don't. If when it comes down to it, the voice is not something I'm gonna bitch about because I don't give a shit.
Let's get moving.
I've gotten used to the voice. The problem isn't the voice at all. Everybody has their own little.
Excuse me. I'm trying to make a getaway here. Do you mind? You better not have ruined my paintwork. Maybe I do start when I drive. Hey, not a big deal, right?
My acrobatic skills ought to make short work of these guys.
Just don't get dizzy doing all those backflips. Got him.
There'll be time
I
for
feel
victory
like-
poses later. Right now, we gotta move.
I feel like it suffers through a it suffers through a problem that Gotham Knights didn't have. I do feel like the Gotham Knights controls did suck, and they weren't too Arkham-esque. But the game, I feel like this game could have fixed that and been a blend of Gotham Knights, where each character feels completely different from one another and stuff like that. But when they have arguably the same style of traversal, everybody can glide. And there's like Robin and Nightwing's gameplay is really, it makes Robin's gameplay is like you don't really need to play as him if you could just do Nightwing, who has the same shit. That's really my point when it comes to the trade-off of the character system, when it comes to the suit system of 1, 2, and 3, is that each suit had a specific use that Robin and Batman could use. And I swear to God, shut up, stupid crime system. God, that gets annoying after a while. It's just one of those things that I just don't like about the game, is that while I enjoy the fact that every character is unique and stuff like that, I do feel like certain characters could have used a little fine-tunement when it comes to their abilities instead of a reskin. The same goes for their traversal. Nightwing, I don't like. It's not out of the realm of impossibility for Nightwing to have like a gliding suit and stuff like that. Fair enough, because he can do that. Jim Gordon pushing him to have a gliding is a stretch, but Catwoman and Talia, I'm gonna be honest with you, is where I draw the line, and I think that it's completely stupid. I don't care what little justification they want to give. It's stupid. It makes no sense. Like, you could easily like find a way of like having like Catwoman have like a mini charge jump, and like instead of like a grapple, a grapple, she has like like pouncing. Like the Arkham City system does work. I don't care. Like I hate that people want to say, "Oh, it's too clunky. It wouldn't work." Because the issue isn't that it. The issue was that Arkham City, there's a lot of water, and there's a lot of like, you know, just weirdness when it comes down to it. And if you like, Catwoman's whip was used as the grapple, and we already know she has the ability to climb on walls briefly in gameplay. It would make sense to have like a mixture of like a wall, like the wall climbing with like a speedster level stuff from like Marvel superheroes or Marvel's Avengers. It makes logical sense. I don't get it. like find a way of like, shut the hell up, you idiot fucking thing. That's also the same voice for every fucking crime gets annoying very fast. I'm gonna be honest with you. At a certain point, like the voice things, like, oh, there's a crime, there's this, there's that. It gets annoying. I don't care what anyone says. It gets annoying. At least for me, it does after a while. Also, the grapple glitching a lot of the time. Yeah, that's another issue. As you can see, I can't do shit. Why? I don't know. Really? I have to wait until it shows back up. I want to see if I could break the game and allow me to go into the tunnels. Yes, it does. It very much does. I would have loved it if there was like a different. Here's my thing with the crime system. I would have loved it a lot better if the crime system was handled differently. Where similar to the difficulty system, the crimes have different. It would be more Gotham Knights-esque, where some of the crimes can differ in how they operate in some aspects. Shut up! I wish I could turn him off. I really wish is there a setting to turn him off, like the guy? I don't know if there is. It'd be so much better if I could. How? Audio, the voice over icon, streamer mode, subtitles. Turn off the voiceover icon off, on. I don't know. Dialogue. Hold on. Let me look. Something. Okay. Dialogue. Oh. I'm turning it down. Come on, train. But the crime system is where I feel like they could have had. Like, I get that they were mimicking, like, a lot of the side content. The side content is Marvel Spider-Man 1 and 2-esque, with some hints of Arkham. There we go. God damn it. Hold on. I hate that I can't, hold on. I have to wait for it to come in. Well, no, my thing is that I want. No, what I would want is that each crime, like, you have a subsection of crimes. Basic, easy crimes, like your cat stuck in a tree, your muggers, your this, that, and the other. God damn it. I wish you could break the... Damn. And then you have, like, the other ones that are, like, a middle ground. Like stuff that's a little bit harder. Like, heists, break-ins, runaway cars, blah, 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 you know, stuff like that. Then you have, like, the higher stuff, like actual big-level bank robberies that you have to fort, like, I don't know, I don't know why it made me sit there when I wasn't trying to. One of two. I guess there's another one around here? No? Just that one? Okay. But I get more annoyed that it's the same guy saying about the same damn crimes over and over and over again. I think Arkham did have a similar problem, but like it wasn't as bad after, because it was kind of like, it was annoying, but it wasn't like as annoying. And this, it's kind of like, okay, shut up. That's where I get to at a certain point, where it's like, just shut up. I hate, like, it's almost like the Under DeMeo problem of like what he had with Atreus's voice. Like, that's what I get, like, that's what I feel like when listening to the crime system at a certain point. It's that annoying. And even then, it's like the crimes are like the same shit 24/7. I don't have an issue with like the voices, but it does like get annoying. Also, the other issue I do have is that when it comes to you can't leave the stupid area without it killing you. Like, literally, you try to leave, it just kind of kills you. And that kind of annoys me a little bit, because it's like, you have this freaking bridge right here. Wayne Manor is right there. And all of the Lego games prior, you could always drive to the Batcave if you want to. While fast travel was an option, it was always more satisfying to drive in and out. It is so stupid to me that like they don't actually have like a third island that would have Wayne Manor. I get that it would be on the outskirts and it's not in the city, but should do it. No, I don't like that in general. Like, I would have loved it, and here's the thing, this is me talking. If they want to lean into this Batcave customization route and stuff like that, that's great. Why not also go further than that and like Lego DC Supervillains gave us the ability to briefly go into Wayne Manor and stuff like that. Why not customize it? Like the Batcave. Like, customize the outskirts, customize the inside, the decor, a couple rooms here and there. Like, it not to the point, because Wayne Manor is big. Like, big. But, like, some areas you could customize. It would make logical sense for 3 reasons. It's one of those things that just annoys me. And the same goes for the fact that they make it to where you cannot actually go and travel to Arkham Asylum. This is like a big pet peeve. Like you try to go over this gate and go over there, you just can't. And that, I'm gonna be honest, that annoys me. For like, I get it, but like at the same time, Arkham has always been a part of stuff, and you can't go. Like I would have like there are some fundamental features that I would have had in the game, and I think the game suffers through three problems. One, the pacing and length. It's not really too bad in the beginning when it comes to Batman's origin. But when you get to, I think level 3, or it's a little bit in level 2, but level 3 is where it's very noticeable because you have this time jump of that's going around the idea of like Batman Forever, and Selina just knows Bruce is Batman. Where was this scene showcasing them finding out each other's identity? I get, like, okay, maybe you can like make up the excuse like because he already encountered Selina Kyle early in the game and stuff like that, and we see her become Catwoman. So in the brief little introductory bit, but we also, the problem that I also have is that what we don't see is like the certain things, and it's where I have an issue. It's like that's where I felt like the game should have had a couple, like it should have been a little bit longer. It should have, instead of being 6 chapters, it should have actually been at least 8 or maybe pushing it 9. Because I do feel like that would have fixed a lot of the issues that I personally had when it comes to the fundamental story / pacing problems. Like, I love this game. I like this game. But I also have certain issues with it where like you go from like mixing the Penguin stuff from Pattinson, then go to like the Burton stuff, and with him trying to run for mayor, but it's like none of that is actually like, it's not like the importance of the Penguin running for mayor bit is that he also does it because of like Max Schreck. Max Schreck is in the game, cameo, like you see bits of that and you know that's a big part of it, but you don't actually see that fundamental element of him going and you know, how do I say this? He doesn't get like manipulated or tricked, like he doesn't get that fundamental element from Schreck of, you know, how he, you know, gets pushed into running for mayor. Like it's just like an homage to that scene, and in some ways it kind of annoys me because it's like you could at least build that time bit a little bit more. And to add on to that point, I feel like the transition from Robin to Nightwing is very fast. There is, it's the same problem I have with Talia. I don't think that game had the best story, I'm gonna be honest with you. But, you know, that's subjective. But it's the same problem I have with Talia, is that, like, it's genius that they borrowed a lot from, like, Nightfall, and I love how they changed her up when it comes to the villain aspects from how Dark Knight handled her. While similar, it is completely different. My issue is that
she shows back up a quarter of the way through just to be revealed that she's the bad guy, and it's like it doesn't it suffers through the Dark Knight problem where it doesn't completely feel earned because the twist is just like and to add insult to injury, I feel like it does feel like they could have worked to make that make better sense in a lot of ways. Because in some small fashion, I feel like there should have been 9 chapters, because there should have been a little, like, a mini point between certain things to expand stuff. For instance, the Robin, especially going from his kid version from Batman and Robin to like him immediately wanting to, like them immediately switching him to become Nightwing was like very jarring. Yes, you get this Batman the Animated Series pre-teen Robin bit. I don't care. It's still dumb. I would have liked to see a better evolution where, okay, you still keep that bit with like young Robin and stuff. Then like the next section, instead of immediately getting like the Batgirl stuff, I feel like we could have had a little bit more time with Robin, where it's the pre-teen Robin, and maybe, and this is where I feel like there was a big missed opportunity. They could have done a level based in the idea of what they did originally with Lego Batman 1. And it's basically kind of like a slight homage to that, instead of just doing like a suit thing. Because like with Lego Batman 1, that version was actually Dick Grayson's Robin. So why in the hell didn't they like think, oh, no, they didn't. No, they didn't. There is no, like, okay, Batman and Robin's level is based in the idea of the movie. But I'm talking about oh my God. I'm talking about a preteen Robin. Not talking about the younger version we saw, because that is the younger version of the character, his first part, which homages the Batman and Robin movie. I'm talking about a middle ground before he gets to Nightwing, where it homages the Lego Batman game in a preteen Robin. Where when you look at the Robin we got in Lego Batman 1, he's older, but not completely older. So like there's a natural evolution where because like you have the jarring part is like Robin in this game, you have the little Robin, and then you have Nightwing. There's no middle point. And the point that I'm making is that there should have been a level that homages the original Lego Batman 1, because that is the one that had a teenage or a slight teenage version of Robin. He's still immature like his younger self, but he's also a little bit older. He obviously is more experienced in this mantle. That is the route, like that should have been a middle point. I do hate that we could have. Well, yeah, I feel like that's the point that I'm making, is that outside of the Batman the Animated Series cutscene, we don't see a middle ground when it comes to Robin. And that is where I feel like this game should have had a level that homages the original Lego Batman 1, where maybe you could throw in a villain that kind of works in this regard, because we get so many hints at these different villains, right? And some of them, there's some that don't even get a reason for why they're even here. Like, when you get to the end of the game, while Black Mask obviously makes an appearance in the story, some of the other ones are just there through Catwoman's little heist thing and because they've been captured and stuff like that. But when it comes to, like, I think the leader from, like, the Dark Knight Rises or the Dark Knight Returns comic and whatever, there is no justifiable reason why he is there. Like, I'm going to be honest with you. Why he is there in the Fells and stuff is a mystery. It makes no sense, and it just doesn't, like, whatever. And I would have liked it if, like, the level, like, the middle ground level would have had a point of, like, explaining, like, that's a mixture of, like, the Lego Batman 1 game, where we can see, like, that the middle point in the transition of Robin wanting to become Nightwing, where, like, there are some iconic villains from Lego Batman 1 that are in this bit. Like, let's say the villains that are shown are maybe towards the end of it. Okay, let's include the leader, right? But maybe it's like an homage to that, but done a bit differently, and what have you. Because Poison Ivy is like Robin's first thing, because that homages the original movie. So we would have to, like, mix and match from Lego Batman 1, because we already know that the Joker is a big part of this thing, so, like, we can't use him. And there's no real reason to use Harley, and Riddler is basically reduced to a side quest. Penguin already made an appearance in the game, so it would have to be kind of like a slight version of the Lego Batman 1 game, but done a bit differently, that homages the Dark Knight Returns and whatever. I don't know. Something that kind of works in that regard, right? Maybe use Scarecrow or something. I don't know. Because we already see the Arkham Asylum Scarecrow towards the end of the game. Would make sense, right? So having a middle point, at least for the character of Robin, is another point where I feel like the game would have worked a lot better, especially going after that when he does transition into Nightwing. It makes more sense. Because there's that connected evolution between the two. And I do not want to count, like, okay, people would say, well, the introduction of Robin with the Two-Face level should count. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. I don't count it because it's just a part of the origin of, like, yeah, his parents fall, whatever. It is not a part of, like, you know, it's just something that bothers me. Also, when it comes to, like, the state of play, I am gonna probably try to set up the live stream at some point soon. The state of play, I think it begins. It begins at 5. What time is it right now? It is 3:12. So I'll keep an eye on the state of play stuff, and because it says it's live in like 107 minutes, which is basically another hour from now, because, you know, we still have, like, it begins at 5, so, like, I'm not gonna do the other, like, actually set up the reaction live stream until it starts, because, one, that'd be wasting my phone battery, and I don't plan on doing more of that. Oh, there we go. That is 20. Good. But yeah, no, I feel like a level that does. Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, I do have nitpicks when it comes to like what they did, because I do feel like there are areas where I feel like it does suffer through a bit of some problems, and that mainly because that comes from like cut content, and also just the fundamental rushing of the story. That's really another big issue. Is that yeah? All right, no offense, but my phone's all right. No, you're good. Hopefully, you know, get it charged and stuff. Have fun. I'm gonna probably be just doing this to kill some time until the state of play starts. Hopefully soon. Um, yeah. Talk to you later. Have a good one. Um, all that jazz. There is no. I don't think so. I'm looking to see if I can find any more coins. Wait, is that a coin? No, that's a light. Never mind. That's a light, not a coin. Never mind. But yeah, I probably might get into more of my thoughts at some point when I do work on a legitimate review / retrospective. I just have to figure out how to write it. I'm not much of a writer, because I can't improvise on something like this. I tried the improvisation route a little bit, originally, and it did not work. So I think it's better that I do just yeah. Also, I'm gonna take a brief bathroom break, so I will be right back. All right. Actually, hold on. Exit trial. Hold on a second. Let me switch to.
Just who I needed. Got it. Nice.
There we go.
95 minutes.
Oh. Oh, shoot.
Really? Ow. Okay. Oh, that did that. Oh, that's good. It's no damn sense whatsoever. Ah, Triple Brains. Oh. There's a sensor. Oh, I see. Yay. Oh, down below, maybe? Yeah. Maybe. What? Come on. Okay, so Clue Master thing is right above. No. That. It's right in there. I think. It should be. Oh, it's right here. There we go. And this is, it's locked, requiring, there we go. Batgirl. I really don't like that you can't just switch Batman to play as somebody else when you need to. It's a dumb system. Sometimes. Um... Buying time so I can go and do the stuff for what the oh. One, two. Okay. No. It's a little. I'll come back. I'll probably be ending it soon because it is close to time for the state of play. I saw your update. It's close. I still have clips I need to get. Stuff like that. There's the cog. Put that there. Then I grab this. No. Put that there. New activity. Puzzle room. But where? They don't show it on the map. At least I don't see it. Puzzle room. Yeah, it's available, but I don't see it. Blah, 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 da, 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 da. Something to do with this up here. Alright, come on. There we go. Perfect. And last but not least. Oh, in this soon. Don't worry. Because I think around 4 is when I'll end it. Closer to the time of the state of play. God dang it. Oh, I hate the grapple sometimes. It's very clunky compared to the Arkham games. It needs a secondary plug, doesn't it? Huh, okay. I don't get the light bulb. Electrocute all the fucking things, but that's not easy to do. So unless there's something I missed. I don't get it. I don't get it. Oh, there's like a... There we go. I was wondering what I was doing wrong. Oh. Okay, but where would be the... I don't see the, Oh, there's a little puzzle room. I was wondering. I thought there'd be like one on each island or something. That would have made more sense. But there's not. It's getting there. I'm probably gonna end this soon. Closer to the start of the damn thing. I'm keeping an eye on stuff. It's supposed to begin in 64 minutes. So I guess I have a little bit of time before this whole thing starts. So. Actually, I should turn that back on. I turned it off because of the annoyingness when it comes to the what's it called? But um. Yeah, okay. Hmm. Where's the... I was wondering. Oh, that's what I need that for. I was wondering what the hell this was for. Where did I set it? Set it? There it is. Need that.
I hope you didn't struggle too much.
Fuck you. You, Riddler! Oh, that's... Oh, I unlocked the Lego Batman movie suit. Nice. Uh... Um... Ugh. Hopefully this thing starts soon. I'm getting tired waiting on it. So what time is it? 4 o'clock now? 84 minutes. Or is it? No. Son of a bitch. No. Oh. Shut up. God, I hate these guys. Can I please just fucking find the state of play? Where is it? Not the stupid co-streamers. Whatever. IGN, everybody, come on. Alright. Because it's about to start soon, I'm looking to see. Hold on. Yeah, it's about to start. I'm gonna switch over, and get ready for that. So that, because it's about to begin sometime soon. So yeah. All right. See you guys next time. Bye bye.